What's something that you own that has incredible sentimental value to you? That's this for me. I got my first skateboard when I was 10 years old. And I remember my parents had an old house, and it wasn't like an old heritage home, like a 120-year-old, like looks nice and is still stable. It was an old 120-year-old home that was slowly falling apart, and the walls were infested with rats and squirrels and stuff like that. And it was out in the country, and I love that home. But in the basement is where I remember practicing how to ollie for like some of the first times, because I couldn't practice upstairs because I'd probably fall through the floors. And it was just like uneven concrete all the way, not much room, very low ceiling. And then moving outside when the weather got nice out, and transitioning from that ollie to the next trick to the next trick, and building my own skate ramps and rails, and having my own little park that I'd have to like tuck away beside the house every time I wasn't using it, and then lug them all out onto the road every time I wanted to do it, and set it up in cool, unique ways, and make creative transfers and all sorts of stuff. And those were the days. And this was with me through all the blood, sweat, and tears. So much sweat. Just those late nights when you're just like, I just gotta get this. I just gotta land this one thing, and then I'm done, and then I'll go inside. And it just takes forever, and you get frustrated, and it's such a big obstacle, and you persevere, and you finally overcome it, and that feeling is incredible. This isn't just a helmet to me. This represents so much time, persevering, overcoming obstacles, late nights. This helmet embodies skateboarding to me. And the idea of skateboarding, at its very core, is literally what strong individuals are made of. Is getting up when you fall down and trying again. And again, and again, and again, and again. And smashing your elbows and your knees and your hips, and bleeding and scrapes and all that fun stuff along the way that makes us who we are today. This helmet has been to British Columbia with me. My friend Bo taught me how to downhill longboard. I had this thing on all the time, twisting and turning, going 70, 80 kilometers down hills. You do not want to wipe out at that speed, but if you do, you best be wearing a helmet. This helmet has seen so much. It's been through so much fun, so much adventure, and it's soaked all of it up. And it's a new chapter, and it's falling apart, and there is basically nothing left in here. And I think it's time for a new helmet, guys. There's literally nothing left. That's the smell of adventure. That's the smell of freedom. It is literally disintegrating. It says I live in New York. It says New York, Ontario, instead of Toronto, Ontario. This is in no way sponsored by Smith. Let the new adventure begin. It's the wrong size.